There she saw the same man who saved her that night. She was afraid that he will tell everything to Jungkook. Jungkook, Vian, meet Alex, my friend and business partner. And Alex, meet my wife Vian. Alex, hello Vian, hope you are fine now. Vian, hello, I am good, thanks for asking. She replied, wanting to get away from this situation. Alex, you know Jungkook, I am your wife, Night Armu. He said, chuckling, wanting to make Jungkook jealous. Jungkook, what do you mean? Alex, well, a guy was harassing her in the road. So I was the one who beat him. But it looked like Vian already knew him by the way he was threatening her. Jungkook, did you know that guy, Vian? Alex, is there something wrong? He asked awkwardly, sensing the tensed environment. Jungkook, no, nothing. Jungkook took Alex to the corner to know what happened that night. Alex, I was passing by that road when I saw a man harshly dragging a girl. I came out and punched him. Vine was shivering badly. That fucker said something about her past. That if her husband will come to know that, he will throw her out. She was terrified listening to him. He said, and Jungkook nodded before thanking him. Jungkook, did Vine not trusted me enough to tell me what happened, or she thinks so low of me that I will actually throw her out? After the function ended, everyone come home and were sitting in the hall when Jungkook asked. Jungkook, Vian, he said. Vian hummed in response. Jungkook, what happened that night? He asked, trying to stay calm. Mrs. June, what are you saying? She already told that they were some bullies. Jungkook, no mom, she lied to us. Mrs. June, Vian, tell him you were telling the truth. Vian shook her head, tears pouring down to her eyes. Jungkook took a deep breath before walking toward Vian. Kneeling down, he held her hand. Jungkook, I am sorry for scaring you, but I want to know the truth. If someone is hurting you, so that I can protect you. I was deeply hurt when I came to know what happened to you from Alex. Don't you trust us enough that you lied to us? Vian, my heart clenched seeing him cry because of me. She gained some courage to speak, but started coughing. Mrs. Dion made her drink some water and Jungkook take her to their room and made her change into comfortable clothes. Then both his parents came in and sat on the couch. Jungkook sat beside her and after taking deep breath, she started. Vian, my parents died in car accident and I was just 10-year-old. My grandma was not able to come because of her health, but took care of my expenses. Then I was shifted to my mom's sister's house. She used to live with her stepson. She take care of me, but her son Blaze did not like me due to her job. She had to go for few months out of the city, leaving me alone with that monster. I was more innocent than a 10-year-old girl should be. Blaze was fine for few days, but one day he came home. He was in a very bad mood, and that time he first raised his hand on me. He started beating her and started to abuse her physically. She stopped going to school because people used to make fun of her bruises. He was a psychopath who get happy seeing her crying in pain. One day he tried to force himself on her and she refused and locked herself, but he broke the door, and that day he beat her so much that she ended up in the hospital. He almost killed her. She was half dead that day. He take her to the hospital and one nurse helped her to contact her grandma. She took her away and complained about Blaze, but due to the lack of evidence, he got free. He broke her soul from inside. She faced every terrible thing except rape. She saved her dignity from that monster, but the nightmare still haunt her. He used to call her ugly, fat, and his words leave a great impact on her. That is why she is afraid of telling the truth. She completed as tears poured down her eyes, and Mrs. June was crying silently on her husband's shoulder. Mrs. June, my daughter, you don't have to worry. From now you have us. It is our responsibility to protect you. We are with you, she said and kissed her forehead, and Mr. June patted her head, and both left the room. Vian, I am sorry I hide this from you. I was afraid that you will also leave me and will discuss it with me. I don't want to lose this family and you, she said. Jungkook, never think of yourself like this. You are not tainted. You are the purest soul I have ever met. You can never disgust me. You are the most beautiful woman in my eyes, he said, looking in her eyes. Jungkook, you are so strong, butterfly. You are the bravest woman I know. I am so proud of you, baby. You fought with everything so strongly. Vian, good night, she said, smiling, feeling light-hearted. He gently kissed her, and when she fell asleep, he massaged her swollen feet and kissed her little toes and then sleep beside her.